Hi, welcome to JustYume channel. Today we will continue our discussion. Not really. It is our discussion about roasted chicken. But I'm not talking about the roasted chicken per se. They're perfect the way they are. Wherever you buy them, I already found them perfect. I love KFC, so I honestly think the roasted chicken is healthier version. So if I love KFC, I love every roasted chicken that you can find out there. So whatever you get, don't ask me what brand you should get, anything, buy whatever. So I happen to have this much left from the big old roasted chicken that you normally get at the grocery store for like $7, right? And I think one of the video I show you how to use this chicken to make the Vietnamese summer rolls, right? I hope you enjoy that. And if you haven't seen it, go search somewhere in my YouTube channel and you find them. And then, but for today, I want to show you another popular Vietnamese salad called cabbage salad. Okay, now before that, I want to tell you something. Vietnamese people don't eat cabbage salad the way how you eat cabbage salad. At Indochine, we sell a tons of cabbage salad and we actually get so many fans eating cabbage salad. But in Vietnam, we don't eat cabbage salad the way you know of it. So you ever go to Vietnam and expecting a big cabbage salad come out like it come out Indochine, you'll be sorely disappointed. How do we eat them over there? We always cook big whole chicken, like you see like a whole roasted chicken, but we cook them to get the stock. And then what we do, then we peel the meat, right? The boiled meat. So we peel them and we save them to make cabbage salad. So and then the stock that we have, we make chicken rice soup. So normally the way we eat cabbage salad, it's just a side dish, not a whole meal like we do here. And so we eat them with our ginger chicken soup. And then we have a side of the cabbage salad. So that's exactly how it comes from. Of course, here at my restaurant, we are not doing the whole, chicken soup. Actually, it's called the sick soup. If you ever want to check it out, I know. It's named by some customers. They call them the sick soup because they tend to order that soup when they got the flu or something. So they call them the sick soup. So when you order the soup, it's huge. So we never give you the cabbage salad next to them because it's another huge cabbage salad. But that's how we eat in Vietnam. So now that's a little bit of a lesson on how we consume things in Vietnam. It's very different than here. But I'm going to show you now how to do cabbage salad. Now, the cabbage salad really is not that great in terms of the ingredient. You can tell. You just have cabbage, and then you have like yellow onions, maybe some carrots, and my favorite herbs are either mint or basil for this cabbage salad. And then, well, for color, I don't care much for bell pepper in this salad, but the color is just beautiful. And I think that you can, if you love bell pepper, add them in. Red, yellow, no green though, okay? Please don't, because the green is so strong and I think I'm gonna take away from the dish. Now, but the star of the cabbage salad is not cabbage. It's actually the fish sauce. I know, some of you who've never had fish sauce before, you'll like go, ew, it is stinky, it's very stinky. If you happen to drop that thing in your house or in your cabinet, you could smell that thing for years. Unless you have to take out the cabinet and kind of repaint everything. However, it's so good. That is one of the staple sauce in Southeast Asian cooking. We cook them in Vietnam, we use them in the Philippines, we use them some in Indonesia, we definitely use them in Thai food, Laos, Cambodia. So there are a lot that using them, right? I think somebody told me even Korean using fish sauce too. I think on certain dishes like kimchi or something. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But this is how you do your fish sauce. You don't eat your fish sauce raw. You can't. With the raw bottle, you cannot have it. It's really salty. Fish sauce is made out of by pressing anchovy, right? And they got the juice from it and they ferment it, right? So it had that umami taste. It's really delicious. But the brand that we use at the restaurant, because see, I cannot have MSG, so I cook without MSG all the time. So the brand that I use at the restaurant called, I know, Asians are not very good with branding. I know it looks like squid, but it's not squid sauce, okay? This is fish sauce that branded squid. Okay, so just remember that. This one have no MSG, and this is the one I used the most. Now, if you cannot find them at wherever you happen to be, don't have them at regular grocery store, you might do online, Amazon or something like that. You can actually order Red Boat. I am not sponsored by them in any way. It's just that something that I also use as well. It's just that I prefer my squid brand fish sauce better. So the star of this thing, like I said, is the fish sauce. So what you do though, you have to dilute them, and this is how I'm going to show you, okay? And this is a secret sauce, I can tell you, because everybody does it differently. The way we do it is, I think, is almost perfect, because we've done it now for, I don't know, 17 years at the restaurant business. We always serve, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of gallons of the sauce with a variety of different dishes, right? So go here and look at the recipe, and then you can get it. All right, so I think I have about 4 tablespoons of fish sauce here. If you want to cut that portion down in half, but you don't need it for anything else, cut that down in half. Okay, and then this one I believe is like about 6 tablespoons of sugar. Again, the recipe should be on our Facebook page, facebook.com/JustYume or our JustYume.com. In there, you should see a bunch of recipe. So all you have to do is just keep stirring them. This is just good old water. Put them in. I think this is like about a cup or something like that. More than a cup. Oh, hold on, let me go. Now here, for those of you who actually need to be keto, the amount of sugar that I use, you can substitute them using yellow, like the monk fruit sweetener. I don't want to say that, but it is sweetener. So it had that aftertaste, and it could upset your stomach because it's a lot of chemical, okay? So be careful with that. And then that's it. You stir everything up, and then 1.5 lemon. I tend to, and now, with salad, you want it to be a little bit tangy. So I tend to probably do a little bit more, but I will taste them after I mix them in the salad, so I can make them more or less tangy if I want. But all you do is just squeeze them all in right now. Ooh, everywhere. And then, so good. I actually like drooling over the sauce. It's just so, of course, the lemon, And then, of course, you take out all the seed you want. I have this little lemon juice squeezer thingy, but I kind of don't use them as much. So, there. Now, these are chili pepper. Do you have to have Thai chili pepper? No. You can use jalapeno too, because who can get Thai chili pepper in some places like Alaska? I don't know. You might be able to get them in frozen, and you have to be careful because it depends on how spicy they are. I would say to go really easy with them, okay? So your sauce is done. I definitely don't want to tilt this and show it to you, but later we will. So that's it, done right there for the sauce. Then I will now go ahead and put in my thing here. I will go ahead, wipe my knife, and then examining my bowl of cabbage salad. First of all, cabbage. Now, how much cabbage do you use? Okay. I normally buy like a medium size of cabbage, and I would use half of it. Right, so the trick for this is that you have to also cut your cabbage really thinly. Everything that you cut needs to be very, very thinly cut. So this is where the test of your knife skill comes from. I have tried before, maybe I should try to use this. You see the pot, and you can, look at this. You can do it, but you see how it come out? It come out really small, like you don't want it to be coleslaw kind of a, consistency. You don't want this, so that's why I would encourage you to try to cut. And just make sure, get your fingers away from it so you don't, have some accident in the kitchen. So you just practically cut. And it doesn't take that long. I know it doesn't take that long for me because I'm a chef, so that's different. But for you at home, it might take a little bit longer, but be patient because then you get used to it. So you see how thinly it's going to be? You see? Like really thin. So you want to put everything in there, and then the next thing you want to do would be you shred your your carrots. Too many C in the salad. So here you go. So you do this. Okay, here. This is really super easy. You would love this. And normally I can go little how much carrots I want. I normally probably use the whole thing. I love carrots. You know, carrots have a lot of health benefits, which of course escape me right now to tell you what they are. But you can read it up. But you see, just half of the carrot is already like give me enough of color and enough of a, you know, it's a nice texture. It's a have nice natural sweet that you want. So here you go. See? Already you can just toss them up a little bit. It's already nice. Now I'm going to chop in my basil. Basil you don't have to chop really fine because you know it's gonna get wilted when you mix them with the sauce. So no need there. There. Now yellow onions. Depend on how much you love onions. I probably only do a quarter of these because otherwise it can be very, how do you say it, oniony? I don't know what they call. And definitely if you make this and go back to your office or having a lunch meeting, it could be offensive to somebody because you probably could just smell onion. But the fresher the onion is, the more, the more onion is gonna smell for you. And of course you want to reduce it. You can do several ways. You can just go ahead and maybe soak it in some vinegar and reduce the aroma. Or you can use the purple onion. That'd be nice too. So here you go, right? Now, like I mentioned, I don't normally do bell pepper, and if you go to Vietnam, you probably will not see bell pepper in the salad in there. We actually don't normally use bell pepper as much. It just had a very strong scent that we kind of don't want with our cuisine, but it definitely, the color, it's definitely gorgeous. And I think that I would just cut them and make them very, very thinly sliced, okay, here. And just so that you have some beautiful color. You know how people eat with their eyes, right? You do, I mean, I do. So the thing look good, automatically I think the taste gonna be good. Wow, so I'm just gonna put them in here. See how they're all nice. And now our roasted chicken. I just grab a little bit of the breast right here, and I grab a little bit from the thigh. So it all depends. And if you like the skin, put it in. You don't, take it out. Very easy one way or the other. So I tend to like the skin. I know for a very healthy chef, I can eat something very unhealthy. But you know, you only live once actually. So here you go. So I just kind of cut them either in cube or in slice, depending on how it is, because they are very, you see how they are? They're just very, very soft. So you might want to just cut them in a bigger chunk so it don't dissolve into the salad and kind of get lost somewhere in there for you. So here, so that's it. I am going to cut a few pieces and put it on the top just for kind of decoration. Okay, so that's it right here. You see, that's it. This is probably more than for one person, but I do know when you eat salad as a meal, for Vietnamese, probably this whole thing can feed the whole family. Because remember, we eat this as a side dish, but for here, we eat this as a whole meal. So there, and now this is how you start to do it. You just start to put the sauce in. See? So you just really, I'm going to put that in here. Oh, this go a little bit too much there, but okay. So I'm going to put in probably, I would say, enough, like about 10 tablespoons, and I just squeeze it. Oh, I wish you'd be here with me though, because it smells really good. Smell fresh. Then, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give us a taste. Now, see, sometimes there are people who want a lot more, like you can tell how much sauce you use, how much water you have in the bottom. So You can add some more if you want. But for me, right now, that tastes just fine. I'm going to put it on a plate so then you see the end product, okay? Right here. Everything is red. Color is my favorite. So let's put it there. I know, I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out about gloves all the time. You know that if you do this for you to eat at home, you don't have to do this. It's just, at our restaurant, it's just a habit of mine and it just can't. It just becomes second nature and it's kind of really hard to change. And you wouldn't want me to change or eat at my restaurant either. You want me to wear gloves all the time, changing them out. So, that here. And if you want to, go ahead and place some more chicken because we have a ton. I mean, one roasted chicken can go a long way. So I'm going to just there. And then I'm going to maybe top it off with some fresh basil. And remember I told you, if you ever watched the summer rolls video, Vietnamese people will love roasted peanuts. So if you are allergic, don't put this in, but this truly gives a completely, it's just a very tasty, you know, it had that little toasty taste to it. It's really, really good. So that really kind of conclude our cabbage salad. And if you want to, you can go ahead and put a couple of chili pepper on the top here. So, but that's it. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I've just shown you another way to make roasted chicken more exciting and surprise your family with wonderful healthy salad that you can do it at home. And you know, one cabbage, half of a bell pepper, one carrot, a quarter of a yellow onion, put you back probably about $3. And if you buy yourself a whole entire roasted chicken, you only use like, I think, a tenth of it. So you can feed the whole family of 6 with just that alone. So it's very economical, and I hope that you try the recipe and let me know what you think. And cook more, because I think that you're going to enjoy it, especially when it's so quick like this. So if you have any question or want to find out more recipe, go ahead and go to our facebook.com/JustYume or our website JustYume.com. And then until then, stay well, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching.